No Money Spent, episode 4. It's been a while. Now, I know y'all seen me on my other account on PlayStation. Shout out to my homie Miles. Y'all was like, he don't have to grind in him anymore. I still got my No Money Spent account, and we have made some big changes, boys. Now, I'm going to put a graphic on the screen. Last time you guys seen me, we had around 200 to 300K. That has changed big time, big time, big time. Now, as you can see up there, we're at 1.3 million. Our last No Money Spent episode was about not 3 weeks ago, a week ago. So we've made a million coins. I still have stuff on the auction house that's selling. We should be about 1.5, 1.6. We're going to talk about what we've been doing to make coins. About time you guys seeing this Ultimate Alumni should be coming out or should be being revealed, because I should be bringing this out at like 10 o'clock or whatnot. So hit the like button, drop a sub. I appreciate all the love and support. I've been showing twitch.tv/therealdatruthyadig. We will be live tonight doing some cut, probably playing with the God Squad, and also doing some of our methods that we've been doing. So we're going to talk about that. But first, I'm going to show you some clips and get you caught up from where we were last time you seen us to about now. Some cards we pulled. We got some lucky pulls or whatnot. So let's get into that first. But without further ado, I messed up that, but let's get into it.
Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling on niggas.
Now we start off with the clips from us journeying from basically level 25 to where we're at in level 36. Level 25 was a big one because we ended up getting an 83 overall. I can't remember if it was B&D or if it was just a fantasy pack. I think it was actually a fantasy pack, because we, as you see, we actually ended up getting big, and this first card was really good. Crandall, at the time, he was only going for 40K. Right, so I was like, yep, that's a good start, that's cool. We ended up getting the second card, which was an 83 right in, but then we ended up getting this card, which this 83 defensive tackle was huge. We ended up selling him from 80K, which allowed us to then go buy Crandall and also buy Bo Fryer, both from the Story of the Week program. So we cashed in an 83 defensive tackle and then got TJ Crandall. But I want to show you this next clip, and then I'll talk about as well as I continue on with Crandall, because a little bit later we'll kind of touch on him as well and how we made so much coins. This was a varsity pack, which I think we got all the 81s. I think you got this from completing the orientation, I'm pretty sure. We did get a defensive tackle, we got a left guard, and we got a tight end. 3 good positions that obviously helped and filled out the need of our roster and allowed me to continue on. Now here, this is showing Bo Frailer at 40K. Now at the time I'm recording this, these cards are 50, 60, 70K. I actually ended up buying a few of these, not knowing that they would go up, and they did end up going up when the Story of the Week came out this week, and I was to cash out. Like I said, I got a bunch of Crandalls for 35K, a bunch of Bo Frailers for 40K, ended up selling them for 77 plus K, which I will show you guys when we get back to the main screen here. But that was a W. That was kind of the start for that. I accidentally started to make coins, and then I started to figure out how to make coins or whatnot. Next, we get into our, I think it's our season 1 B&D pack, which you get to choose 2 of these cards. Now, there was nothing special out of these cards, but we did get some depth. We did get some absolute great depth, which I didn't mind. We ended up getting here a middle linebacker, which is okay, but here we ended up getting a center. Now, you may think a 79 center is not great, but it's one off an elite. I didn't have to pay for a center moving forward because we've taken a new approach with our No Money Spent, where we just want to make as many coins as possible. Now, in this next one, we get into our season 1 84 B&D pack. Now, in the chat, this was a bit controversial, right? Because I looked at the 4 options. I already had Kobe Bryant. I didn't need Alex Singleton because I felt like my running backs are good. So it was between Will Howard and then the right end Walker. Now, for those who know me, know I do not like taking quarterbacks as B&D, which is the reason why I was really not considering Howard. I was considering Walker, because quarterbacks are the position you can only have one on the field, and we get a new quarterback every day. Obviously, Will Howard was very good, but we've since got Lamar and these other quarterbacks. So I really looked at my options here and was like, which one should I go with? I don't know. As you can see here, you see me comparing Singleton. He is better than the running backs I currently have, but I wanted to pick up a Marshall Faulk, a Todd Gurley, one of those guys, which we will in due time. We looked at Will Howard, I think, next. No, we looked at Walker next. And I'm looking at Walker like, look, in terms of end, I can maybe play him as defensive tackle later. I know I'm going to get all the 84 overalls. I'm thinking which one of these cards can help me the most at this juncture. That was my thought process. Will Howard probably should have been the move in hindsight, thinking about it and looking back on it. But we actually end up taking Walker, which, look, I can't really complain about an 84. We will get Will Howard when we get to level, I think it's 40. We'll probably choose Will Howard then, or maybe even Singleton, because we may have Lamar or something. I'm not entirely sure. but we deliberated very long. But just to save you guys a little drama, we actually did end up picking, excuse me, Walker. And into the actual final clip. The reason why I'm showing this, because this is huge. We actually end up getting Eric Kendricks for 130, and this is before they took away the 85 set. I was actually able to sell him for 180. So that was a big W to magically come up on what, 30 something K, which was really, really good at the time. Now this is a clip I shown. This is when we got to, I think 30 or 50 house rules, whatever. We were able to get, you see I'm a level 31. We left on a level 30. We were able to get 83 overall Dean Kane, which is a good left end. So we was able to get that, which continued to build the team. Now this clip here, I think is us hitting maybe level 33 or 34, whatever the season 1 rare B&D pack. I've seen a lot of people pull heat out of this. Now I wasn't that fortunate, but we did get an 83 right outside linebacker. It's an 83 overall. We got an 80D tackle, and then I believe we got an 80 wide receiver. Wasn't taking wide receiver. I figured we can take the defensive tackle and the right outside linebacker. Right outside linebacker, at least for overall filler, is really there. And then at the end of the day, we can move them back and play special teams when we do upgrade our team. So we decided to go with the right outside linebacker and the defensive tackle because we felt like those positions were more dire and more needed than wide receiver. Now here, as you can see, this was hitting the big level 36 where you get the 84 overall fantasy pack, and this is where our luck really started to change because we ended up pulling one of the more expensive, not only 84s, but cards in the game. Not Eli Roberts, he's okay. This safety I knew was around 200K. Then we ended up pulling bada bing, bada boom. Some people think the best quarterback in the game. This is before obviously Lamar released, and we ended up selling him for 300K, which absolutely started us on the path to get over 1 million coins. Now to what you guys see before me, 1.3 million up there. Like I said, if everything sells that I have on the auction house, so I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing, we should be at like 1.6. I have been a sniping maniac. Now hopefully some of my snipes will show what I bought. Well, this is what I've sold some of the things at, right? So currently I have 138, 200. These should sell, give me up to 300. So like I said, we should be at like 1.6. But if you go to our auction house, now remember some of these things. Now, first off, let me show you some of the Crandalls if they show up that I've been selling, and the Bo Frailers that I was selling as well. If it allows me to go down, there's 2 Crandalls for 77K. Got them for around 40K, 77K with ease. I'll show you this, what I got for this Todd Gurley. And like I said, I've just been sniping and relisting cards and doing it that way. That's essentially what I've been doing for the past week and making things happen. There's 2 more Crandalls for 70K. There's a McMillan that I got for 40K, for 30K. And I'll show you guys the bids so I can see. Now, I'm starting to learn a pattern. Now, if you've watched me with Madden in terms of Team of the Week and weekly promos, there's a pattern where if you buy these cards on the day they release in terms of the content, a couple days later, they will rise back up because obviously the supply runs out. You can see I was hammering Crandall, absolutely hammering Crandall. There's another 70K. There's 2 Bo Frailers sold for 70K. Let me go show you guys some of the bids I've got, because some of the bids I've got has been absolutely crazy. I actually got this one for 13K, sold for 29, right? Got this kicker for 18K, sold for 49. This Marshall Faulk for 40K, sold for 60. Same thing with this McFarland. Now you guys are probably thinking, truth, you're only making 6 to 10K. But obviously, if I get 20 things on the auction house and I'm making 5K per of those things I put on the auction house, that's an easy 100K. You can see I got some of the McMillans, right, that I sold for 55K, got for 42. I missed out on that one because I wasn't really going to pay that much. Centers, all offensive linemen are vastly overpriced early in the game. I got the center for 40K, ended up selling them for 60. Here's another Crandall, getting for 53K, even when they were up, getting them for 53K, selling them for 77K. I'm making 17K. Right guard, got him for 44K, sold him for 55. Missed out on this right end, which was unfortunate, but I got this Timmy Jernigan, as you see in the bottom right hand corner, for 56K, and I sold him for about 155K. That was about 100K profit. Now, I missed out on this Jefferson because I was trying to bid on both of these. Got the Jernigan, didn't get the Jefferson. That's okay. Another defensive tackle for 101. He's going to sell for 140. I currently have him up. Another center that I got for 92, sold for 119. You see another McMillan, and I'm selling that for 55, 60K. Missed out on this Tim Jernigan. I just got this Jordan James for 40K, which they're going to be used for Ultimate Alumni by the time you see this. This right outside linebacker. I got for 120K on bid, sold for 175K, I'm pretty sure. Todd Gurley got for 132, sold for 160. Ended up making like a 12K profit there. It's another Crandall for 54K. So you guys are kind of getting the strategy, what I've been doing. This right outside linebacker, got him, sold him for 119. There's another right outside linebacker, 30K. I'm keeping that just to see. Another McMillan for 45K, selling for 60. Trailers for 50K. You seen two. They're not going to show them all, but you've seen two selling for 70K. This is essentially what I've been doing for the last week, y'all. And here's my bids proving me putting in the work. Hasn't been anything special. It's just been all grit and grind. And I'm going to continue to do this. And I'm kind of taking this approach now when it comes to this, just because the market's eventually going to crash. I don't want to overpay for these cards. I'm just about trying to build my coin stack. I'm trying to get to maybe 4 or 5 million before I buy my team back. That's what I'm trying to get. So that way, when MUT comes out, you know, I can have a nice little bankroll here and we can roll from there. So I'm going to continue to do this. I implore you guys to watch the stories of the week, Ultimate Alumni, about time you guys seeing this. In case you missed it promo, just to monitor the lower overalls. And another thing, with the 85s coming back tomorrow or today when you're seeing this 85 plus for Ultimate Alumni, I expect Kendricks and Mike Evans to plummet. Kendricks under 100K, probably Mike Evans under 200K, I think respectively right now. And I'm recording this, they're going for 170 and about 350 right now. So yeah, man, we're cut millionaire. I'll show you guys the team real quick and we'll get out of there. So this is my team. It's like I said, all B&D. Nothing really special at all at this moment. I'm actually not even playing that much on this account. I'm doing my dailies. I'm basically getting on this account every night. I get on. If I'm at 1.3 million, I'll go down to 0, list everything up, wake up with everything sell, and that's the cycle I've been doing for the past week. Getting 200K a night, 300K a night, 400K a night. Like I said, last time you guys seen the video, no money spent, we were like at 300K. Obviously, the Jaden Daniels pool helped as well. But we've probably made close to 1 million coins in the last week. And it's only going to continue as we get more coins and we get up, 1.6, 2.2 and all that different type of stuff. And then, only then, we'll probably buy our cards back. So appreciate you boys. Like I said, this was a no money spent episode. I am going to do a no money spent episode 5-2 probably tomorrow. Opening those daily recruit packs because they've been really, really good for me. So I want to do a huge sample size and bring it to the YouTube. So I'm out. Deuces.